testing waters with the brand new third front with left parties' well-thought-out move or political adventurism. Non-CBSE schools in Chennai gear up to welcome the all-new continuous comprehensive evaluation system from the next academic year. The US Consul General tells NDTV-HINDU that Chennai has witnessed a 50% jump in the much sought-after H-1B visas. More complaints pile up against the fake IAS officer arrested last week. 5 persons lodged a complaint with the Chennai's police commissioner. CPM members alongside government employees raise slogans against the modified employee pension scheme, say the changes are hardly reassuring. And what went wrong with the Champions League of 2011? NDTV-HINDU does a ground check on the spectator value into this season. This is the Late Night News on NDTV-HINDU. I'm Evelyn Matthew. A quick scan of the national headlines as well. The BJP hits out at the Congress over the Finance Ministry note, says the Prime Minister is protecting his ministers. The CBI tells the Supreme Court it plans to file a formal case soon against former Minister Dayanidhi Maran in the Aircel Maxis deal. LK Advani visits his former advisor Sudhindra Kulkarni in Delhi's Tihar jail a day after the latter is sent there for his role in the Cash for Vote sting operation. The Congress and the BJP put off the resolution seeking clemency for Parliament attack convict Afzal Guru. Double victories for Mamta and the High Court on the Shingur land acquisition bill and in the People's Court. And a huge relief to investors in Reliance Industries, the Government of India and industry watchers, an exclusive with British Petroleum's Group CEO Bob Dudley. We start with the Civic Polls headliners first up. As candidate lists slowly released, a new front is all set to take the contenders in full throttle. Finally, the much-awaited announcement was made after marathon talks and meetings with the AIADMK, the CPM, their internal executive council and the DMDK. The CPI confirmed today that it will face the local body polls with the DMDK-CPI alliance. But the question on everyone's mind is this an alliance or formation of a third front in Tamil Nadu politics? Will this new alliance actually impact the local body election results next month and the political dynamics in the state in the long run?
Scenes of camaraderie and joint celebration after the AIADMK and DMDK's alliance's thumping victory at the state elections just 3 months ago. But the DMDK seems to have ended the honeymoon. It has announced the formation of a third front with the left parties for the local body polls.
தேர்தல் உடன்பாடு அமைந்திருக்கிறது. தொகுதிகள், இடங்கள் மற்றவற்றையெல்லாம் தொடர்ந்து பேசி முடிவு செய்து கொள்வார்கள். முரண்பாடும் இல்லை, எந்த சிக்கலும் இல்லை.
இந்திய கம்யூனிஸ்ட் கட்சிக்கும் உடன்பாடு ஏற்பட்டிருக்கு. இருந்தாலும் நான் தேர்தல் பிரச்சாரத்துக்கு போறதுனால உங்களெல்லாம் அழைத்து நான் சொல்லிட்டு போயிரலாம்ங்கறதுக்காக இருக்கிறேன். மீதி இங்க இருக்கவங்கட்ட அண்ணனை பேசிக்குறாங்க, எந்த பிரச்சனையும் எங்களுக்குள்ள கிடையாதுங்கிறது மூலமா தெரிவிச்சுக்கிறேன்.
While the DMDK's announcement of a separate mayor list and a third front with the left parties seems to have taken a few people by surprise. They believe it gives Vijay Kant an opportunity to test the strength of his vote bank in Tamil Nadu without the AIADMK before the 2014 Lok Sabha elections. While analysts maintain that the decision to forge a different alliance became inevitable for the DMDK, they also believe that local body polls is a perfect platform for smaller parties like CPI and CPIM to try and project themselves as an alternative.
While the DMDK, the DMK and the Congress have clearly maintained that their decision to fight the local body polls alone have absolutely no bearing on their alliance in the centre or the state, analysts say that this decision could also be a show of strength by smaller parties against being used as dispensable allies. In Chennai, with camera person Kuti Raja, Pratiksha Ramkumar for NDTV-HINDU.
Moving on, members of the CPM along with the Central Employees Federation Union were holding a day-long dharna at the Shastri Bhavan today. They have been protesting against changes in the employee pension scheme. According to the union, the new scheme states that 10% of their salary will be deposited in the stock market and will be later handed over to them after retirement, that is. Employees feel that this scheme has no assurance and claim that when they had approached the Centre for an Assured Pension, they were refused flatly. Now, ever since Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister Ms. Jayalalitha echoed the need of lakhs of applicants for more H-1B visas when US Secretary of State Hillary Clinton called on her, this has been the big expectation. Speaking exclusively to our executive editor English News Sanjay Pinto in our show Corridors of Power, the American Consul General Jennifer McIntyre says that there has recently been a 50% jump in this category.
Now, when it comes to visas, in fact, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton did address that issue when the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister brought it up with her, about this proposal to increase the number of H-1B visas. How far have we progressed on that front?
Well, following this, we did a little bit of research. I think you know or have heard the statistic that India has 65% of the entire world.
Okay.
I mean, that's a tremendous statistic, and it shows how important the educated Indian workforce is to U.S. and our cross-trade initiatives. And looking back at our statistics, what we've seen is that in FY10, here in Chennai, we did about 20,000 H-1Bs, and in FY11, which just ended, we've done about 30,000. So that already shows a 50% increase in the H-1Bs that we're doing in the region of the South.
Do you believe there's a case for a further increase?
So, well, I would have to defer that to our consular people, but what we're seeing is just a tremendous demand on both sides for these visas.
Okay.
Moving on, the city police have arrested a doctor by the name of Murali Krishna Bharati on charges of rape and cheating. Police say the accused person was running a fertility clinic in Tambaram Sanatorium. He had allegedly raped a woman after offering her soft drinks laced with drugs. Police investigation revealed that the accused was already arrested on charges of dowry harassment following a complaint lodged by his wife some years ago, and the couple had divorced. The complainant alleged that the doctor had taken obscene videos of women, including her, and invited her for intercourse, threatening to expose videos on the internet. Police are probing whether the doctor had seduced his women patients earlier on, who had approached him for consultation.
And I have launched a complaint against Dr. Murali Krishna Bharati, son of Dr. Jamna Srinivasan in Tambaram. This person has married me, and it was not registered, and he has doped me for the same, and he had induced a missed abortion. He has hidden the fact that he was already divorced, and he's already been into the jail some 7-8 years back. And when asked about him and when inquired, I just found that he was a womanizer, and he's been spoiling so many other girls' life, he being a doctor too. And
you're watching the late night news on NDTV Hindu. Now, after the USC, it's CCE, a better and an easier way to go about studies for school students here in Tamil Nadu. More when we come back.